I view religions as essentially failed sciences. I mean, religion was the discourse that we had when all causes in the universe were opaque. We didn't know the basis of anything. We didn't know why we were here. We didn't know how diseases spread or what disease was. We didn't know how why people died early and why others flourished. We don't know what's causing thunderstorms or causing crops to fail. And we very naturally, as a cognitive and behavioral imperative, we form descriptions of the world and we try to figure out what's going on. We tell ourselves stories about our origins and about where we're going and about causes in the world. And those stories, given our just pervasive ignorance and our disposition to see agency in the world, to see, to feel ourselves in relationship to the world, these stories entail being in relation to invisible friends, and enemies. And we have, this parent figure in the sky who's going to take care of things if you live rightly, and we have other demonic presences that we should be really worried about. And gradually, what you see happening is that religion, as rationality and dozens of specific sciences were birthed in the human conversation, you see religion on 100 fronts losing the argument with science. I mean, we see that, on the front of human health and disease, religion, it used to be that you could get a diagnosis of demonic possession. I mean, that was a reasonable thing to believe you had if you were having seizures, say. But now we have a science of neurology and we know about epilepsy. And so when your kid has seizures, you don't go to the church to get him diagnosed and treated by exorcism. And so that's a good thing. I'm saying that religion is losing the argument on every other front. It's losing the argument ethically. It will lose the argument spiritually. I mean, we will understand spiritual experience so well at some point, at the level of the brain and at the level of the way in which using attention in certain ways can change human experience. We'll understand it in a way that makes a mockery of this kind of denominational religion talk about Jesus and grace or about Buddha and magic powers, and that will break down in the same way that it has broken down on medicine, in medicine, and that's a process I think we just have to be honest about and let unfold.